I'm Justin Phillips. I'm with Hartman Roofing. We opened our office here in 1996. Since that time, we have installed over 15,000 roofs. And I just think that the way that we have put together our resources here at Hartman Roofing, I think that we're one of the best. So for the past 20 years here in Lubbock, there's been major growth and there's been lots of homes that have had to be built. There has been some issues that we have noticed at the eave of the roof. This is really an epidemic in Lubbock right now on 10 to 15-year-old houses that were built during that time frame, and the roofing subcontractors that performed the roofing work for the builders were not installing the shingles with an overhang, and that from day one caused these problems. By the time we see them, we are discovering that these roofs have been leaking at the eave of the roof basically since they were built. And it kind of goes hidden and unnoticed because it's on the fascia board, it's on the eave of the roof where the water drips off. And you know, homeowners are like, well, they just think, oh, I need to repaint my house. You know, this paint's wore out. And it takes years of elements, years of rain, snow, wind, things like that to make these problems show up. Well, we're seeing them as we re-roof these houses. We're getting out there to remove the drip edge in the shingles, and we're finding the whole edge of the roof is rotted. And that doesn't happen from a couple of rains. That happens from years of water getting in behind that. And it's just devastating. I mean, you can't believe that that's happening without you knowing it. And it's going on, it's being covered up by gutters, it's being covered up by spot repairs on that fascia throughout the life of the house. One owner sells the house before the issues are showing up. They don't even know it, but it's been going on. These things are all gonna have to be remedied when the roof is done, because we're gonna have rotted plywood at the eave, we're gonna have rotted 2x6 subfascia. The masonite material is so flimsy that if it gets water on it for a number of years like that, it's just gonna disintegrate when you take it off. It's really important at the eave of the roof that the shingles and the metal drip edge extend past that 2 steps of fascia. Well, it happens, you know, on a weekly basis. You know, we have crews working all over town, and our personnel are alerted, hey, this has got rotted fascia, subfascia's bad, I need 2x6s, I need masonite. So we've kind of just developed a strategy to deal with it, because there isn't any starting the new roof system until this is addressed and fixed. We get into the job, we tear the roof off, we basically have got a game plan to deal with that so that you're not sitting there with your roof removed, waiting days for this carpenter work to get done. This carpenter work needs to be done, it has to be done. There's really no question about that, so we just basically developed our staff to be able to handle it. Obviously, there's an increased cost to do that. We try to work with each homeowner on an individual basis, but I can assure you, just from cost estimates I've seen from our folks doing it versus just completely looking for a remodeler or someone like that to do it, it seems like we're almost half the cost. And we're also there to do the roof, so we need to take care of that business while we're there. A lot of homeowners look at that like, I'm not dealing with that until the insurance pays me to deal with it. You know, and I'm not gonna deal with that till there's a hailstorm, which is a pretty good strategy in our market considering the last 5 years. But the real estate angle of things, homeowners, you know, just buying and selling a house, it's time to fix the problem. And you know, if you've got problems, leaks, if you've got questions, if you've got, and this just doesn't look right, we have time to come look. You know, we're just a phone call away. We don't charge anything to come look at your project. We come out for free, and our staff is ready to take your name and number and get one of our guys out to look at it. And hey, let's get on down the road to fixing it. Let's get on down the road to a game plan on what to do. Give us a call, let us come look at it. We can sure help out.